Hello, and welcome to the fourth episode of what I'm now calling SOS with Rosanna. Why SOS? Well, it's Sprinkle of Spirit. It's me sharing my spirit, my heart, my wisdom, my knowledge with you. So, just small sound bites every morning, Monday to Friday. And this week, I've been talking about the fear of failure. It's been a bit of a theme. And today I woke up and realized, oh, we're in the midst of a Mercury retrograde. Now, what is that? Well, when Mercury goes retrograde, we can actually experience some really heavy energies here on Earth, and it can affect our mood, and it can also affect people coming in and out of our life, communications. Mercury governs new inventions, communications, anything techie. So we could be experiencing a whole load of different aspects to life that can make it rather tricky. But there is an upside, which I'm going to end on. It's nice to end on a good note, right? But first of all, I want to kind of carry on the theme of this fear of failure and say to you, if you have been experiencing an inordinate or surprising amount of anxiety towards the idea of failing at the minute, it could well be because of the planetary energies going on, which can be really helpful to know, because then you can stop thinking, oh my God, what is wrong with me? And stop thinking maybe your mental health is slipping more than you thought it might have been. So during a Mercury retrograde, uh, because communications can become quite terse, quite difficult, because people are quite emotional, you can be moody, and there can be some misunderstandings. Because what happens in a Mercury retrograde is we get tired. And of course, everybody knows when we're tired, that can affect mood and we can become irritable. Put two irritable, tired people together, and of course, you have a propensity to miscommunicate and misunderstand, right? So, one thing I want to get across to you today is we have been in Mercury retrograde since the 13th of October. Energies of that ramp up 3 weeks before and die back 3 weeks afterwards. We're currently in the Libra aspect of the Mercury retrograde. Now, Libra sign, and this is astrology, and I'm no astrologist, but anybody who knows me knows that I'm a coach that likes to delve into all sorts of different research to support and help people in all different types of ways, particularly if it's astrological or spiritual. So yeah, we're in Libra at the moment. Librans are all about balance and justice and fairness. Okay, so if you're finding it rather difficult to balance your moods at the moment, that could be a reason why. Now, one of the ways that you can help yourself is going with the flow of this energy. So, this energy will want you to slow down. Situations may be coming into your life that may appear like blockages, but they're simply to make you slow down. Why? Because it's a favorable time to be looking inwards and doing our own healing, literally just observing ourselves and becoming the witness to what we're thinking, what we're feeling, and how we're responding to situations and people in our lives. One of the ways that we can become affected is that we can receive emails, texts that we misunderstand and misconstrue. So do limit these. If you have a compulsion to send someone a disgruntled message, stop. Think about it. Maybe pick up the phone. That's a great way to tackle it. But on the theme of thinking about fear of failure, retrograde can often bring back to us situations, circumstances, and people who grate on us, or that grate on us, so that we can be triggered. And the reason behind this is so that we can look at it, unpack it, and hopefully resolve it if we choose to. This is a fabulous time to be doing any self healing work or be working with a healing therapist, so that you can really dive deep into expanding your consciousness and raising your vibration. Now, the beauty of that is every time Mercury retrograde hits, when you've resolved aspects of your past traumas, and remember that traumas are simply experiences that have negatively impacted us, so they don't necessarily need to be things like childhood abuse. But they can just be simple things that we've misconstrued as a child, because as children, we take on everything as sponges. And because we haven't yet learnt maturity, we tend to misfile things or misunderstand things, just like we can during the Mercury retrograde. So it's a great time to be doing this deep diving, healing work. And just know that if you're inordinately feeling a fear of anything at the moment, in particular fear of failure, that could be because what's coming to mind at the moment is your past failures. But remember, your past failures are simply learning blocks, right? They're building blocks to helping you succeed in the future, so you can learn by them. So it's a great time to be accessing that information, which is naturally going to be springing to mind because of the energies at the moment. And that can really, really help you to, just become better at understanding yourself and the world and the people around you, and to overcome those obstacles and to fear less, right? Because once we access that information that's troubling us, we can sort through it, sift through it, and transmute it to positivity. So if you'd like to know anything more, please do DM me. I'd love to chat to you, or ask me a question in the comments. It's been lovely being here with you today, wherever you are in the world. Have a good weekend. Have a good end to your week. And Friday's a great time for self-reflection. So do reflect on your practice, and yeah, you can become better that way and more empowered. So wishing you all the best. Take care. Bye.